I've been watching Olsen films for about 25 years now, and despite the fact I'm no longer the target audience, the Two of a Kind books are kind of my guilty pleasure because if I've just read something hard-hitting or, very emotional, and I just want to flick through something, I'll pick up a Two of a Kind book because it transports me back to my childhood, and I just love that half an hour of regression. And I do work my way through these books still because it's been a long time since I read them. And the third book in the series is called The Sleepover Secret. And this is actually one that I remembered quite vividly. And I will go over the description, but I'm not going to give any spoilers, just in case you want to watch this. I do think that with Mary-Kate and Ashley books, they're not always that predictable. So even to an adult reader who's reading them to regress, there can be some surprises. This one, although surprising, there is one character in this I don't like. She's a recurring character. You will be familiar with her if you watch the Two of a Kind series. I'm not her biggest fan. But apart from that, I enjoy it. So The Sleepover Secret is about a sleepover, and I'm reading the description from thriftbooks.com. And I buy my books on Amazon and eBay, but this is just one with a decent description. And this says, Ashley is having a sleepover, and Jennifer Dilber, the most popular girl in school, is coming. She doesn't want any surprises, but she gets a big surprise when the girls play Truth or Dare and Mary-Kate tells Jennifer an amazing secret. The secret she's never even told Ashley. That sounds exciting. Obviously, as a preteen or a young teenage girl, you're thinking, what's the secret? What's going to happen? Very relatable situation. Girls have sleepovers very frequently. They play Truth or Dare. Kids do play Truth or Dare. So they have all these kind of traditional sleepover games, and something that I quite liked about this when I read this when I was younger was Ashley getting ready for the sleepover and talking with Carrie about the kind of food that she wanted at the sleepover. I really liked that kind of aspect when I was younger. I used to have a sleepover planning book that had loads of ideas for treat food and games and things. So I really enjoyed that aspect back then. Obviously, reliving it now with good film. They do some very cliche things like phoning boys, and because some of Mary-Kate's friends are there, it could have been more predictable. But I like Mary-Kate in this because she lets her guard down slightly. She's still very snide towards Jennifer, which I completely understand. But Mary-Kate as a character is, really interesting, and we get to see another side of her. I won't tell you what her secret was, just in case you wish to read this. But I will say that it gives us a look at the fact that these twins are not necessarily polar opposites. They do have personality traits that blend. The only issue I have with this book is Jennifer, and I don't like her, and I don't like the way Ashley fawns after her, and this is something we see in the TV show, and, everybody's always telling her to stop it. But true to character, she doesn't, because she wants to be one of the popular girls. So it's good that she sticks to who she is as a person. Not really great to see her following Jennifer around. This is a good fun read. It's obviously nothing innovative, but for the target audience, I think it's great. It's a great way to relive the magic of being a child and watching Two of a Kind. It's something I will always treasure. And The Sleepover Secret is one that I read back in the day, and I still think of it very fondly. It's an adult reader. I can see the problems with Jennifer and some of the games they were playing at the sleepover being very cliche and not necessarily the most moral. But as an Olsen fan, as I said, the Two of a Kind books are my guilty pleasure, and The Sleepover Secret is a great one.